Welcome, everyone. Happy October. My name is Jessica Jean Weston. For those of you who don't know me, I am the chef owner of Super Fresh Organic Cafe in Brattleboro, Vermont. We've been serving delicious organic, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free cuisine, raw and cooked, for about 13 years now in downtown Brattleboro, Vermont. I am a holistic health coach who stumbled upon this path through my own personal health issues that diet and primarily diet and then herbs and oils and plant queendom have supported. Um, I am the author of Healing Tonics, Juices, and Smoothies, 100 plus elixirs to nurture body, mind, and soul. And what else? And then I'm a doTERRA wellness advocate. So I am a super lover of all things plants, from food to wild foraging, to essential oils, herbs. They support my daily life in so many ways. And I just love communing with them and sharing them with others. And for so long, I was hiding and just kind of carrying my bag around by myself and using them in my daily life and with my family and friends that I felt comfortable and safe with. And then finally, I started sharing a little bit more, teaching classes, doing some videos here and there. And my commitment to not only myself, but really to you and the world is that I want to show up and share more. So this is part of that. So last year, my dear friend Emily and I started these plant magic wellness chats that we were doing monthly to share education on oils and doTERRA products that maybe you already have in your home and you don't know how to use, or ones you haven't heard about or have heard about and are on your wish list and just haven't purchased yet and are interested in learning more and maybe trying them out to see if they could support you, whether you are looking for support with your sleep, digestion, nutrition, pain management, stress, the list goes on, right? So I have been using doTERRA oils for over 10 years now, and I use them in my cooking. I love dropping them into my cacao creations, whether I'm making raw chocolates with superfoods and herbs and things mixed in and adding some oils to amplify and bring some fun flavor. Or adding them to cake frostings, cacao drinks, or other fun elixirs, juices, soups like lemongrass in a coconut curry is really yummy. The list goes on and on. And then I, of course, use them diffusing topically, internally in my daily life as well. So tonight, we're going to go over October's promotions, as well as the new oils and products that were just released last month at doTERRA's Global Convention in Salt Lake City, which I was blessed to be able to be at. That was my third in-person convention. And it's just always such a beautiful connecting with the people and like my amazing friends from all over the globe who fly in or live there, that we get to connect and come together, and the science and the education. And I just geek out and take notes and lots of videos. And I'm here to share that with you, as well as share what I have been doing with other oils in my daily life. So, and this is also a space that if you are ever able to join me live or in advance, send questions. I'm also always happy to answer questions on these calls. And if you don't want it recorded, it could be at the end of the call on a non-recorded. Sorry, my dog is crawling under the bed right now because that's her current favorite hiding spot. So this is our Airbnb room in my house if you want to come stay with me, and I've got oils and things everywhere for you to play with. Anywho, I love hosting and sharing. So we're going to dive in. There are a few different things that you could get for free this month. So I'm going to start with those because we like free, right? So the first one is an oil that I've been using for over a decade, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a decade. I've been diffusing it every night for sleep, almost every night. Sometimes I'll do a different oil blend, or sometimes I'll add a couple oils to it, but it is one that I always have in my bag if I'm traveling. It is my sleep oil and my calming, grounding, deep breath oil blend because it's a blend. So, Serenity. This is the 15 ml bottle. This month you can get a 5 ml. So that's going to be a third of the size. Let me see if I have one. So every month you can get one free small bottle of the top 12 oils that like the most purchased and most used oils. So that's going to be like peppermint, lemon, lavender, deep blue, DigesTZEN, Breathe, Serenity. The list goes on. So this month it's Serenity. So this is the oil I diffuse every night for sleep. That is the primary way I use it. I go through a lot of it. So the fact that I'm getting a 5 ml bottle for free is awesome. You get that for free when you place a rewards order of 125 points or PV, point value, or more. So 125 PV by the 15th of the month. Or if you are taking the supplements, the VMG supplements, here I'll show you. So if you are taking these supplements and you get any of the bundles, so the VMG that comes with the omegas, the VMG that comes with the omegas and the probiotics, that also have prebiotics and postbiotics, and they're incredible and they're duo encapsulated. If you get any of these, you are going to get a free Serenity oil any time of the month. And every month that you order that, so basically every month I order my supplements. It's a 30-day supply. I take them every day. I miss a couple days here and there. It's my foundational wellness. It is my nutritional powerhouse. It is amazing at supporting and decreasing systemic inflammation in the body, studies are showing. It stays in the body and helps your energy levels. You know, guys, I've tried so many supplements. I've taken so many multivitamins since I was a kid. And then I worked at a wellness department at a food co-op that I worked at for 6 years in Ithaca, New York. And I tried everything, you know, because it was available and I had like a 17.5% staff discount and they gave us free stuff at the wellness department and we always had trainings and learning new things. And I tried so many kinds of probiotics. I tried so many kinds of omegas. I'm vegan. So then I was doing only like the plant-based omegas. And some things I felt more than others. And quality and sourcing matters. The bioavailability of how it's going to absorb into your body versus are you just throwing your money into the toilet? Because that's what a lot of supplements end up being. I've never found something that I feel immediately every day I take it for the past year. It sustains my energy levels. It gives me an energy boost. It's like this, it's filled with vitamins, minerals, greens, and essential oils to amplify. It has superfood herbs. It has holy basil. It has, I mean, I'm not even going to remember them all because there's like 89 ingredients. It's super nutrient dense. It's a liposomal technology. Anyways, I'm talking about a product that has no special promotion this month other than if you're taking your foundational wellness, which honestly, anything we're going to talk about tonight, if you're not putting in your core nutrients and creating that space in your body to create the groundwork, you know, lay that foundation in your garden, your gut microbiome, taking care of that health, taking care of your nutrition. And, you know, sometimes we're traveling, sometimes we have off days, even at home. And when I take my VMG, I know that I at least got my baseline covered and I can feel it like I've never felt any supplement before. It's incredible. If you want to try it, let me know. I'm happy to send you a sample. Anyhow, and in that sample bag, I'll throw you some other goodies like peppermint oil, which is really amazing on awakening, great for digestion, great for focus, great for pain, great for cooling down the body on hot summer days, or if you have a fever. The list goes on and on. Peppermint is a hero oil that every home should have, especially if you have any kids in the home or if you just want to have a natural solution when something comes up. That's why that's not why I have oils in my home, but that is one of the greatest reasons why. I love that I can turn to these for support before I turn to Western medicine, which I will use when I need it. You know, when I cut my finger at my restaurant, which is a true story, take me to the ER. You better believe I pulled out my helichrysum. I pulled out my, like, I think I had balance or whatever oils I had in my purse that I grabbed on the way to the ER. I was layering them on to calm my nervous system, to slow me, bring me back down to my center, to support my body getting back into balance so it could then heal, you know? And then once my finger was healed enough, I was taking things internally to help and I was putting things near the wound, but I couldn't it was like, I didn't cut off my finger, but I cut off a nice big chunk that like, couldn't put what, I mean, could maybe put like frankincense directly on it. But I get nervous about that on like raw open wounds, unless you make like a spray, which I've done. It's a whole other story. I'm going off on other tangents tonight, but for some reason this wants to come through, so I'm sharing it. So as soon as I would like roll things around, like helichrysum, frankincense, rose, yarrow palm, things that are really good for healing and repair, cellular regeneration. And then as soon as I could, I started applying oils to it, and it helped the healing process to the point where like I have to remember mentally that happened because there's no sign of it. I have so many stories like that. Anywho, Serenity oil for sleep. It's incredible. This blend smells so good. It had, I think, and many, many people think. So it has lavender, super high in linalool, really incredible for relaxation and calming, stress relief, anxiety relief, calming the nervous system. Cedarwood, very grounding. Coriander, ylang ylang, super high in linalool. Marjoram, great for pain, by the way. Roman chamomile, super calming, like super calming. Put it in your bathtub, use it with your babies. So good. Diluted with little babies. What else? Vetiver, super calming, super earthy and grounding. Really great for nervous system support. Sandalwood, tonka bean, and vanilla. It smells so divine. I love it. I love it so much. And if I really, so when I keep by my bed, I love the Serenity. I happen to have some valerian that some friends have brought me from Australia. And I like doing Serenity with 1 or 2 drops of valerian. That conks me out. This is not on promo this month, but I just have to, since we're talking about all things sleep. And the next thing after this is also going to be a Serenity product. So I think it was last year or the year before. Can't see this. Oh my God, where is it? Serenity Sleep Stick. It's the Serenity Stick plus valerian. So it's this oil plus valerian essential oil, which you can't get solo most places in the world. Sometimes it's a special on a very rare occasion. And then it's in this really awesome stick. So I literally just like, can see how much I've used this one. It's like almost gone. But I like rub it on my chest, under my nose, my cheeks, my head, like anywhere I can smell it, my spine, my wrists. I just dropped whatever was left out of the thing. Anyways, I like roll it on inside of my wrists, breathe it in. I keep this by my bed. Sometimes I grab it and apply more as I'm sleeping. I also keep a vetiver roller, which is like a bottle like this that is diluted with fractionated coconut oil next to my bed, because sometimes I need some more powerful punches. So like that's where I bring in the vetiver and the valerian to help conk me out. Now, if you are really struggling with sleep, then I would recommend honestly the entire sleep system, the Serenity, oil diffusing, Serenity stick topically, and then these Serenity capsules. It's the restful complex, and it has, let's see, lavender, L-theanine, lemon balm, passion flower, and German chamomile are the main like active compounds, and it is super powerful. I love that it doesn't have actually valerian in it, because valerian internally for me I can't do, but topically and diffused I love, and my body and mind love the valerian like that. But internally I have a strong kind of hallucinogenic reaction where it conks me out, and then I wake up with crazy dreams because it conked me out so much and put me in this deep restful sleep that I had so intensive dreams. Then I wake up and it defeats the purpose. I love that this doesn't have valerian in it. It is incredible. Whether you are on the go, traveling somewhere, trying to sleep on a plane, trying to sleep in a hotel room or someplace, that is not your normal setting. So these are 10% off this month. The Serenity capsules, the Serenity oil is free with your 125 PV order or your VMG bundle order. Okay. The other things that are potentially free. So if you do not have a doTERRA account yet, there's 2 other oils that you can get for free this month. So you can get, it's a special code I have, so I can't send it on the internet. I can like private message, text it, or Facebook, Instagram. Balance essential oil. You're going to get a free bottle of this with any 100 PV first customer order. So that's 100 PV is approximately $100. Might be like 120, 110. It depends on the products you get. Oils, if it oils $20, it's usually 20 PV. They're much closer. When you start to get into the supplements and other things, if the points are 80 PV, the product might be 100, because that's how it works. I could go into a whole explanation of how that works. If you have any questions, I'm happy to. But the fact that we get the points is amazing. And the reason they have that is because they have this incredible rewards program where you get 10 to 30% off your order based on how long you have been ordering. I get 30% back on every order I place. So that means like if I place 100 PV order for my supplements every month, it's usually a little bit more. I get a 30 PV credit to use, and I stack those up, and then I get a free rose oil when I want to, when I've saved up 225 PV or whatever it is. It's a lot. Rose oil or frankincense is like 89 PV, I think now. So instead of spending money on frankincense, I get it for free with my points. These are the hacks. These are how you just get your supplements, and then you'll get a free oil every month, and you're going to start earning points, and then you can buy free products with those points. It's amazing. You can get toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, laundry soap, protein powder, vegan protein powder, whatever you want. It's awesome. Okay, balance, I have a special code for. This oil is the grounding blend. This is an oil I keep in my bathroom. I keep in my big bag that I carry everywhere with me. This is an oil I use almost daily. It is very earthy. It has frankincense, blue chamomile, osmanthus, spruce, hoe leaf, blue tansy, blue chamomile. It's really yummy. It's so grounding. If you're feeling out of balance, if you're feeling stressed, it brings you back into balance. It brings the body back into equilibrium. There are some studies that I could send you that show, like there's a video that shows the human brain like hooked up just normal, and then within seconds of smelling balance. Or maybe it was a petri dish. There might be both, because there's a bunch of like, I might be mixing up different studies. This one might have been a petri dish, and the cells all of a sudden started being organized instead of being in chaos. And that's what it's doing in our body within seconds. It's organizing the chaos and helping us calm and ground. I like to put this on my heart and the bottom of my feet after I get out of the shower. This is a really great one to use if you have like a yoga meditation practice. I love blending it with wild orange. You could diffuse these two together. You could make a roller and use them topically. That would be great for new moms or anyone who's just like living through stress of life. And wild orange has no promo this month, but I'm just going to apply some because it's so magical. I think everyone should have a little bit of sunshine with wild orange. I won't go into other citruses right now. I just want to like tell you about every oil, but we have other months for that. Okay, so balance is free with 100 PV order for new customers with my special code. If you happen to want to get your foundational wellness, you want to try the VMG, you want to try with the omegas and the probiotics, you want to add electrolytes because they're the best. They're so hydrating. They're filled with 4 types of magnesium. Again, I'm going on too many products. Or you want to throw some, maybe you want to get like the Serenity sleep system, the Serenity capsules and the Serenity stick, and then you're going to get your free Serenity. And you're going to get a free balance. At that point, you've gotten a free diffuser if you're a new customer. And you'll get Adaptiv touch once you hit the 200 PV mark. Again, that's approximately 200. It's going to be more like maybe 250 US dollars. Adaptiv was created, it's the calming blend. It was created for stress and anxiety. There's a whole Adaptiv system. They have an Adaptiv oil that is ready to diffuse. And then in the same oil blend is diluted with fractionated coconut oil. This is amazing to keep on, you guys, like in your pocket, in your purse, in your backpack, kids taking it to school, anyone who gets stress and anxiety, which is that everyone? Is that everyone? I feel like I manage my stuff pretty well and I still have it. This is incredible. So what things I love about it, it's really high in linalool. It has lavender. Again, lavender is a powerhouse for that Swiss Army knife of oils. It has copaiba. Copaiba is incredible in so many ways that deserves an hour plus. Honestly, just look up Dr. Hill copaiba and find videos there, or ask me and I will send them to you, or Ruth Goff, Dr. Andrew Goff, Ruth's husband. Amazing science on the copaiba. Works on the endocannabinoid system. So it's supporting the nervous system, similar to how CBD works, but more effectively without any potential THC tracing. So copaiba, the science just keeps getting better and better, the research that's coming out on copaiba. Lavender, calming. Wild orange, uplifting. So not only are you having the calming, the nervous system support, you have rosemary, which is incredible for the brain. So, like if you were taking an antidepressant, so this is, I'm not saying don't take antidepressants if you need them, but if you were, a lot of people who take them, a lot of the side effects are drowsiness, brain fog, etc. Kind of like dulls your mood. This calms you down and helps to relieve stress. It doesn't relieve. It may support a better stress response. I'm trying to be proper. It is high in magnolia, is super high in linalool. Lavender is super high in linalool. Those are very calming. Sweet gum resin, rosemary is amazing for all things brain, cognitive function. Again, I could go on for hours about rosemary. Copaiba, spearmint, really uplifting, great mind support. It was used as like the night study plant oil tea by ancient philosophers. All right, so you can get both of these, Adaptiv and Balance, for free if you are a new customer with my special code. So just let me know. All right, I'm gonna try to move a little faster. Keep going on tangents. One other special thing this month, so this doesn't have any discounts or free aspects, but it's something that's like a limited time thing that they often release in the fall winter, as of a few years ago, is this, I am gonna butcher it, Hygge. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? That like cozy Scandinavian. It's so yummy, you guys. It's like a cozy cuddle up by the fire. It kind of has that like fireplace, earthy. It has vetiver, vanilla, tonka beans, cistus, myrrh, frankincense, cedarwood, amorous, and wild orange. You guys, this blend is amazing. Like, go buy this blend. It's so, like, if you just want your home to smell like this magical, cozy thing without toxins, because that's what these oils are. They're pure. They don't have the added crap of air fresheners and candles and stuff. Just diffuse instead of using candles, please. Unless you're making your own, put this in your own beeswax candle. I made a bunch of candles for Christmas last year as gifts. This is available while supplies last currently. Don't know how long that's going to be. Could be months, could be days. You can get it by itself, or you can get it with the Hygge diffuser, which it's in my living room right now. I've had this for a few years, whenever it came out. And it's like this beautiful, like gray stone on the bottom with this gorgeous frosted glass top. And it's so ethereal. It's a really elegant, beautiful diffuser. I love that it's all these natural elements and not plastic, It's gorgeous. You're going to love that one. All right. New products that they just released at convention. Super excited about. Okay. And if you have questions about any of this, just feel free to send me a direct message on Instagram, an email. If you have my cell phone number, if you're one of my closer contacts, cell phone, however you want to reach out to me. Email's great. Facebook, Instagram, they're great. Email's great because it's kind of like where I try to keep most of my business, but things leak over. All right. So we have for, I don't know how long, I feel like it's well over 10, 11 years. Past tense has been a really incredible oil blend that we've had from doTERRA. And it's incredible for all things tension, migraines, headaches. So it's always been in like a touch form, like this bottle, the past tense roller blend. It has like wintergreen, and let's see if I can read it. The font is so small. I can't read it right now, you guys. All right, well, it's incredible. Maybe I have it in here. I have this little book. So all of these things work on our emotional, all of these things, all of these oils, these powerful plant alloys. Here we go, past tense, relief. Generally used to relieve head tension. Past tense also assists individuals in releasing the stress and emotional tension that may have contributed to or caused their head tension. Past tense synergistically combines the powerful relaxation qualities of essential oils to assist and teach the body how to calm and relax. It can also help individuals release the fears that create tension and pain in the body. I need more of this. Past tense can calm severe stress, soothe trauma, and bring balance to the body and energy system. All right, this is a good one to just have on you. Maybe keep it in your car or in your purse. So like when you're in your car, if something were to happen. Not trying to call that in, but just saying. Just in life, I'm definitely going to be traveling with this one. This blend also helps in regaining equilibrium following periods of overwork, burnout, and fatigue. As physical and emotional discomforts are relieved, past tense fosters feelings of appreciation. It invites balance and reminds individuals there's still much to be grateful for, despite opposition, trials, or setbacks. So once again, they turned the oil into a stick. So it's like super easy to just like, ooh, I have a headache. Let's just put it on my, tension points. Massage it in, get all cozy. This one's pretty like intense. It has wintergreen, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, cilantro, marjoram, Roman chamomile, basil, and rosemary. Rosemary, again, amazing for the brain. Frankincense for inflammation and brain. Frankincense for everything. Peppermint for pain. Wintergreen is great for pain. Chamomile, lavender, really calming. I just took this really great sigh of relief. Yeah. The positive properties: equilibrium, calm, relaxed, relieved, and grateful. Negative emotions: stressed, overworked, nervous, burned out, overwhelmed, fatigued, imbalanced, tense. Who isn't feeling one of those words right now? This is incredible. All right. I'm gonna be this is an oil I usually always travel with anyways, because I like to have it with me whether I need it or someone else near me is going through some like migraine or something, and I'm like, past tense. And the stick has sweet gum added to it, which kind of like helps mellow out the intensity, or balances out, I don't want to say, balances the intensity of the scent. And it's very calming and grounding. It's really nice. I just feel healed right now. All right. So, speaking of which, we live in a very toxic, heavy world. Most women in everyday society use at least 10 products. I feel like that's a low number. I feel like I know women who use a lot more than that. And then, of course, many people in my inner circle who don't, or if they do, they're very like clean products. But, think of the makeup you use: foundation, shampoo, conditioner, body wash. Are you using like a shaving gel or deodorant, um, hairspray, um, nail polish, nail polish remover, suntan lotion or oil. Um, think of all those things that you are putting on your body every day, your face creams, whatever. And a lot of them are laden with toxic chemicals. Say you're not doing that, or you use only clean stuff and you're really pure with what you put on your body. I do my best. I'm pretty confident in everything I put in and on my body. Not all of my clothes are perfect, you guys. Like I don't have like 100% organic cotton, linen, hemp closet, bamboo. Um, I definitely have like nylon and polyester and rayon blend things in my closet that's touching my skin. Um, I did get a better mattress, and I try to get good quality sheets, and like linen comforters, or at least like duvet cover. But like, not all my pillows are perfect. I know, so things are off gassing. I get in my car, I walk down the street, I drive, I get on a plane, I go into stores that have, I don't usually stay long in stores that have intense chemical-y smells, big, like lots of the petroleum, fake scent candles, um, air fresheners, things like that. I have to walk out. But no matter how clean our diet is, no matter how clean our home is, I have an Airbnb. Sometimes guests use laundry detergents. I really wish they wouldn't. That's a rare occasion because most people don't do laundry here. Um, you know, um, what dish soap are you using? What hand soap are you using? All of these things contribute to toxic buildup in our bodies. Our bodies are so incredible and resilient. They have natural pathways and they detoxify, and our organs are working hard to do that, especially in these times when things are everywhere. Like I know I'm sure I have toxic buildup, even though I've been living this like pretty clean lifestyle for basically since most most of my college life, since I was like 18, 19, not 100%. But like I make my own face serum. I use rose oil. I had like the doTERRA face cleanser that's really clean. Um, I use clean toothpaste. All of these things add up. Deodorants, I've used a Crystal Rock since I was like 18, 19. And sometimes I'll try like a clean deodorant like doTERRA's, and I just love my Crystal Rock so much. So that's what I use. But there are so many products that we use. There's so much we're exposed to, and our bodies can only handle so much. We get toxic buildup, and we need to support our livers, kidney, colon, and whole body system. So incredible. This is amazing. So they have updated. I believe it's still going to be the Zendocrine oil will still be available, at least for a while. But now we have RevitaZEN. I'm ridiculously excited about this. I'm diffusing it right now because it smells amazing and it's like cleansing my air. I put it in my water in like a glass water bottle or a jar or whatever I'm drinking, glass cup. 2 to 3 drops or even 1 to 2 drops. So good. Really good for internal cleaning. You can put a veggie cap. You put a few drops in a veggie cap. Take that internally once or twice a day. This has tangerine peel, rosemary, geranium, ginger root, juniper berry, and cilantro. So I think the ginger was what the addition was to the Zendocrine, and it's in a different formula, but it's incredible. The science behind it is incredible. If you want to see some videos, I can share them with you. Just send me a message and I can share some of the videos with you that dive deeper into the science on this oil blend. I'm excited to be putting it in my water, diffusing it, adding it to my castor oil, because yes, doTERRA now has castor oil. We've been waiting forever for this one. It's in glass, it is vegan, it is all the things, cold pressed. It's just amazing. Pure, gorgeous castor oil. You can put, this is like a big 8-ounce bottle. So I actually have a 50 ml beautiful wooden bottle that my friend Vanessa gifted me, that she was gifted from doTERRA. That I'm super excited because it has like this dropper. It's in amber glass, so it's not, because you want to have things so they're not getting heat exposure and preserving their lifespan and health span. So I'm going to be doing like fractionated coconut oil. I have a recipe for this I'll be sharing. Fractionated coconut oil, castor oil. Sometimes I'll add some vitamin E oil if and when I have it. I usually have it, but I think I ran out of it and need to get more. And this is my skin serum, you guys. So then I'm going to have a blend. I'm going to be doing like blue tansy. I always put in, and yarrow palm, non-negotiables, along with frankincense. These are more pricey oils. Wait for BOGOs. They often are on BOGO orders, or have like 10% off yarrow palm, or save up your points. I have every oil and product now. I started with 10 small, tiny bottles of oils with 1 diffuser. And if you came in my house now, you'd be like, what? They're everywhere because they're a part of my daily life. I have them in my kitchen, living room, by my bed, bathroom, in my Airbnb rooms for guests to be using and diffusing if they want. Anyways, this is my skin serum. So it's expensive to buy all the ingredients up front, but you could say you just start with, the fractionated coconut oil, which is not expensive, the castor oil, which is, I want to say $28. It's under 30. It's 20 something dollars for 8 ounces of castor oil. And then honestly, if you just do that as your skin serum, that's amazing. If you have lavender, which is in a lot of the oil kits that you start with, depending on which route, because you can start so many different ways. Copaiba is amazing. Lavender is amazing for skin. Frankincense, you can get this for free once a year. What else? I mean, there's so many ways you could go. There's so many amazing oils for skin health. I love all the flowers, geranium, magnolia, rose, helichrysum. So I'm going to be definitely doing blue tansy, yarrow palm, but you only need a little bit of those. Frankincense, maybe myrrh. probably rose. And I'm just gonna make a yummy serum. So this is like super hydrating, the castor oil. Amazing for youthful skin. I'm gonna be 40 in 3 years. I have a ring light on right now, but there's no filter. I have pretty good skin. I'm pretty happy about it. Could get better, but I'm pretty happy about it. It's my diet. I drink a lot of water. I stay hydrated. I don't drink too much alcohol. I do drink caffeine, but not loads, depending on what loads means to you. Usually like 1 or 2 cups a day. Stay hydrated. I eat really clean. Not perfect, but clean. Okay. The RevitaZEN oil, going back to that and pairing it with the castor oil. Do a yummy massage on your belly or wherever. Really detoxifying. If you can do a castor oil pack, which you can get, you can either look up, or I can tell you or send you a link of how you can make your own with like some old flannel you have laying around, as long as it's clean. Putting castor oil on it, heating it up, getting it wet, putting castor oil on it, adding a few drops of the RevitaZEN, deeper detoxification. Amazing. Cilantro, moving through those heavy metals, getting them out of their pathways. Ginger, amazing for digestive support and all things like digestive tract. Honestly, I need to do a little more research on these. Tangerine's incredible geranium. I'm so happy about this blend. And it's weird because like, I think it's the ginger that's singing to me in it, because I love all the other oils so much. I actually put geranium on my heart almost every day for emotional support, because she's a great heart healer. Also great for tick repelling. I'm giving you so much information, but this is just my brain. Yeah, I need to do some more research on some of these other oils. I mean, I know what they're good for, but speaking about them is a whole other aspect, with like the juniper berry, tangerine. All citrus oils are very detoxifying. I know tangerine's really good for like drinking tangerine every day is really good to like help prevent graying of hairs. So I've been told, or so I've read about. And when I heard that, I started doing it immediately years ago, and I should do that again. Just tangerine oil in your water. But if you're using your RevitaZEN in your oil, it has tangerine and all these other things. So, plant 2 trees with 1 seed. Leave the killing to hopefully not exist anymore. We can pray. All right, and then 1 more. We have our RevitaZEN Advanced Organ Detoxification Complex. I can't see it. I can't read it, but it's beautiful. This is designed to take the RevitaZEN essential oil, and it's duo encapsulated. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in this video, but basically that means there's a capsule within the capsule. In the oh, you can kind of see it. See how there's like plant matter here, and then there's like oil in the outer capsule. So this is duo encapsulated. They have this with many products now. It's amazing. The frankincense boswellic acid capsules, the PB Restore probiotic, post something else. The inside has milk thistle in a form that is so bioavailable, where milk thistle sometimes isn't as available for our bodies to really do what the powerhouse plant can do for us. Again, I can send you more scientific video with much more articulate words than that if you want to learn more. Yeah. And where does it go? Milk thistle and artichoke are inside. I don't think I'm listing anything on the inside. Oh, black. Wait. Oh, and then on the outside, the outer capsule has black cumin seed oil. I like freaked out for all of these. Milk thistle, artichoke leaf, they're amazing. So happy. Cumin seed oil tangerine peel, rosemary, geranium, ginger root, juniper berry, and cilantro. This is designed to do a reset. I'm going to be doing this. I want to do this for 90 days, see how it affects my body. I started taking it the day it was released, the Thursday of convention, when I got my kit. I've been taking just one a day, and I've been putting RevitaZEN in my water a lot of days, and sometimes diffusing it, and sometimes putting the RevitaZEN oil with castor oil on a castor pack overnight on my stomach. This is take one capsule with a meal 1 to 2 times daily as needed. So say if you're going through something where you specifically have to work on something with your colon, I'd probably be taking that twice daily. I would be using the oil too, and probably doing it with castor oil. Do all the things. So, if you want to support a system of your body that you're struggling with, that you have a specific issue with, go hard in a supportive, nourishing way, but these are tools here for you. We all have toxic buildup. No matter how clean our lives are, we live in the world and society, and we're not perfect. We're not perfect. The food systems are not what they were. The water systems are not what they were. Liver, kidney, colon support, detoxifying channels. It helps to clear things out, clear through our urinary bile. Like, it helps to remove things from our body. If I knew that I had leaky gut, which maybe I have a low key version. I have never gotten, I don't think I do. I'm not tested for it, but maybe, since I've been basically celiac for 18, 19 years, I would be taking this every day if I had a major organ related health issue. If you're having issues with your kidney, your colon, your liver, mold exposure, anything like that, I would be taking this once or twice a day. If you can only afford once a day, great. If you can only afford every other day, do what you can do. If you need to space it out, it's better than nothing. If you are able to and can hit it harder, I would do it faster, because it can take a long time. It's a lot of years of buildup, you guys. I'm 37, and I have 37 years of buildup in my body. I mean, not really, because I've also cleaned things out and cleansed, but hypothetically, you could. So this is I love this too, because for people who are not oil people take medications and supplements and whatever. So just pop a pill. I hate to say it like that, but also maybe that's exactly what you're looking for. And you're I don't want to make a capsule with the oil and what's this witchy stuff. It's science. There's clinical research on these plants, these herbs. Happy to share anytime you want to reach out if you have questions. So Serenity is the free oil of the month when you place your rewards order of 125 PV or your foundational wellness bundle. You can get Balance and Adaptiv for free if you are a new customer, if you order between 100 to 200 PV. I'm happy to help find what's best for you. What are you working? Do you just want to replace candles in your home and have nice smells? Do you have a targeted health solution that you're working on? Do you want to work on your nutrition, which is baseline for everything? And everything else we talked about tonight. So thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out at any time. You can find me on Instagram at Jessica Jean Weston, Facebook, email me. All of that is linked through either my website or my Instagram. Have ways to contact me. So thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you next month.